Welcome to Truaire Apartments. My name is John Ruze. I'm the owner of the property, and I'd like to show you our eightplex, and in particular our landscaping. You can see I've just been pruning this grapevine a little bit. It's a Candace grape, and it'll be ready and put out fruit in August. In fact, already right now you can probably see some of the fruit just starting to come out. Right next door, here's a blueberry bush. Okay. The first four are one-bedroom apartments. The last four are two-bedroom apartments. Here at number four is actually vacant August 1st, so it'll be available for rent. It'll rent for $660 a month. Right next to it happens to be our beautiful fig tree, and I absolutely love fig trees. I love fresh figs, which are hard to find and you can't really buy in stores. In fact, you can probably see if we can, oh yes, look at that. I just love it. These are going to be fresh figs ready in August. Just terrific. And this tree's done so well. It gets this wonderful southern exposure. Oh, also part of the idea is to have herbs in front of each of the apartments. Standard herbs that you can use in cooking, you don't have to buy in the store, and of course fresh. Fresh rosemary, sage, mint, oregano, another blueberry bush, and this one has done so well as well. This apartment is just perfect for the sun. You can even see we have a skylight right above. As a matter of fact, let's see, there it is, right over the kitchen. Okay, let's take a look and see what else we have. Oh, Shasta daisies. There's always something blooming at Truaire. Here's an unusual bush. This is called gumi. It's from the Ukraine, and you can see the red berries it puts out. It's finishing up its season right now. It operates with a male and female, so there's the male, here's the female, and they're luscious red berries that come ready early July. Okay. My favorite is definitely the fruit tree garden. Here's our grape arbor with 3 different varieties of grapes. When you have different varieties, it'll put even more fruit out and do even better. And speaking of which, we have these 3 wonderful fig trees in front of the grapes. I already told you I absolutely love figs. This one is called Hardy Fig, and it's surrounded here by Desert King, which does the best. It's one of the very best varieties for the Pacific Northwest. Coming over here are 2 apple trees, Honeycrisp and a combination apple. The combination apple, it'll put out varieties of Fuji, Braeburn, Gravenstein, even Yellow Delicious. Let's walk around this side and we can get a better view. Oh boy. I also like to get the apples that are expensive in stores, like Honeycrisp. In another month, it's July now, but in August, just next month, these will be ready to go. So if you move into that apartment 4, you'll be right on time. Here is the combo apple. And look at all those guys. We need 1 more month and they'll be ready to go. If I look at my back, let's see. Red raspberries surround us. That's one of my absolute favorites. I'll even get some right now. These are ever-bearing red raspberries. Now look at those guys. That's absolutely terrific. Here at an apartment complex, you never get this stuff. But you do here at Truaire. Oh, terrific. I love that. It's so good. Red raspberries all the way, ever-bearing. That means it goes from now up until about late November. Here, we have our bear art, in fact. Ooh, look at that. This tree had to come down several years ago. And we went ahead and hired a chainsaw artist to come out and carve a whole bear family. Mama bear, Papa bear, a couple of cubs. We just love it. Right next to our butterfly bush. Here's our butterfly bush. And yet more red raspberries right here. Here we go. Red raspberries abound. Let's go through this way and we'll take a look at the rest of our trees. Ooh. A row of blueberries, Asian pear. See if you can see those. There are actually several varieties of Asian pear with complicated Japanese names. So, Asian pear right next to European pear. Bartlett, red Bartlett, Flemish Beauty, and Seckel are among the varieties that this tree will put out. Blueberry's coming ripe, as a matter of fact. There we go. And my personal favorite to finish with, this wonderful plum that's doing so well. It has, well, a couple of varieties died, but we're left with 3 that are doing really well, as I say. Shiro, look at that. That wonderful yellow plum. They're not ready yet, but they're going to stay yellow and just be so good. This one here, let me see if I can show you. See that variety? Look at that. See how they're different? You have the yellow one, and this one called Methley. That's right, Methley. This one up here, see if you can see that. It's a little smaller, and that's called Beauty Plum. Beauty Plum. You can see we have a net covering it. In fact, 2 nets to keep all those birds out. In fact, that's my seat right in the middle. See that chair? There's a special chair for just eating plums here at Truaire Apartments. That's called Plum Heaven, and we just love it. We can just walk over on the deck. We just had the deck put in last fall, 2012. And in fact, we even had a little cutout for a pollinating partner plum. So this is one more plum. And another blueberry here in the corner. A lot of built-in seating, as you can see. And of course we have tomatoes, parsley, and companion plant for the tomatoes, the basil. I just love it all. So good, so good. Here we're working to grow a red raspberry fence, just a green fence along the wooden one, and that'll be ready next summer. That's about it. Thanks so much for looking. We hope to see you here at Truaire Apartments. Thanks again.